Over the past several months, I have attempted to grow as many tomatoes as I could for under 30 Australian dollars. I bought the things I needed, sowed seeds, transplanted, watered, staked, and now let's check in on how they've gone.
We are growing vegetables on a budget.
It is March, autumn here in Australia, and my tomato plants look dreadful. I haven't harvested any tomatoes and they haven't even grown flowers. Their leaves are curled, some are dying already, they're wilted and ugly and have not succeeded. So I have failed to reach my goal of growing tomatoes for under 30 Australian dollars.
So, what went wrong? I have been thinking about some of the things which I would do differently next time, and some of the things which were probably problems for me this time. So, we can think right back to the start. The seeds took a really long time to germinate, and then once they had germinated, they were really slow growing. I think I started them and it was too cold outside. I should have started my seeds inside where it was warmer. Seeds need temperature, need a certain level of temperature, a certain amount of heat to germinate, and I think that's what's part of what slowed us down. Then we had a really warm spring. The end of spring here was very warm, and they too hot in the hothouse where they were. It was above 40 degrees Celsius in that hothouse often, and after a certain heat, at a certain temperature, photosynthesis actually stops for the plants. They need to be below that. And so I think that stunted the growth as well. And now, planting them in the buckets. What went wrong here? Because I have grown tomatoes in small containers like these before and harvested fruit. I think the problem here, and looking at the curly leaf and things, I think one of the problems here is that there is nowhere near enough drainage in these pots, and we are getting some fungal infections, we are getting root rot, and that is what is causing these plants to do really poorly. So, I have learned a few things. So I have spent $30 and I haven't gotten any fruit, I haven't achieved my goals, but I have learned something, and that's very important. So spending $30 on a lesson, I can live with that. So when I try tomatoes next, I will be starting them indoors. I will be making sure that when I do put them outside, they are not in a place where it's too hot that they stop growing. And I will be making sure there is far more drainage in their containers. So where does that leave us now? I don't have any tomatoes from these containers, and I have grown tomatoes this summer. So what's next? I'm not done trying to grow vegetables on a budget in a small space with containers. So I think we might need to try again with something different.
Something is coming to Scott Grows an Avocado Tree soon.